Are to receive pay deals worth more than $70 billion. All that for the disastrous work so far this year and the destruction of shareholder wealth. And that money, by the way, includes a whole lot of bonus pay. So is it right to give bonuses to workers at firms that are taking billions in bailouts? This one corporate headhunter says, yeah, we should do it. Wall Street should still be getting bonuses this year. John Warren is president of A-List Associates, an executive search firm, and he is here now to explain. I will say this. Executive pay should not have been the issue that it was. Okay, the real issue is rescuing the credit markets during the bailout. Right. But the executive pay issue was politicized. And it was politicized for a reason, John, because there is no more hot-button issue than a CEO or a high-level manager making $5 and $10 million as their firm goes out of business.
True.
Why should they get bonuses?
Well, basically, I find this it's a double-edged sword in a way. You have to reward the hard worker. You know, the big guys that make millions and millions, they should forego. Just realize that it's a bad time. But to keep your talent, you got to reward talent, and otherwise the talent will leave you. And I find.
Is it fair to call them talent though when stocks have gone from 50 to 2?
Well, it depends on the broker itself that's representing your portfolio. I know, my broker is very proactive, and he always involves me in what he's doing with trades. And I feel with his efforts that his intentions are really good. So he's not, involved in the real estate market as much. He's more involved in stocks and trading some of my stocks to the common market. So my portfolio, like everybody else, has got slammed. But he involves me, and he said, we're going to turn this around. So he has this motivation that I feel that he's the kind of guy that should be rewarded. Big bonus, no. Recognition, sure.
Okay, fair enough then. But why not fund that from operations when we know there are banks who are receiving government money planned in the bailout, but also getting it in the Fed's discount window by borrowing directly from the government? Should they use that money?
Sure.
For bonuses?
Yeah, because if the bottom line is if you don't bonus, you're going to hurt a lot of people that are depending on that bonus. There are a lot of these young guys that came up out of school. They have huge loans to pay. They're analysts, and they're looking to work their way up. They're expecting, a pretty sizable bonus. If not, they're gone. And there's a lot of opportunity elsewhere.
Where are they going, though? Where's the opportunity?
Now, I was talking to a couple of guys on.
I'm not saying people shouldn't be rewarded.
Yeah.
But they should be rewarded for performance. If your performance is a stock that's gone from $50 to $2,
right,
and you're taking billions in government handout, where's the performance?
It was just everybody was getting rich during the real estate market, and everybody had, greed and let's make a lot of money. That was the only sector that was taking off. Everything else was kind of, making a little bit of money here and there. But real estate, everybody was on that bandwagon. Let's get rich. Let's just, throw the money into real estate. And that's where portfolios, everybody's portfolio got pretty well, finance was doing really well. Then all of a sudden the boom comes, just like the dot-com boom many years ago. A lot of people lost a lot of money with that. So now we're affected by this real estate sector that got hit. And, the bailing out of the banks, it's greed that brought this on. And now it's time to tighten the belt.
But aren't we then rewarding greed by giving these bonuses out?
Only to
listen, I understand, and many people at home don't realize this. Most of these high-paid Wall Streeters you hear about make almost nothing in salary. They don't make much of a salary. It's all one check a year in a big bonus.
Right.
But at the same time, John, they see these numbers. They see these $25 billion, $11 billion, $11.4 billion, and it makes our viewers and the taxpayer out in America, middle America's heads spin.
Oh, mine too. Sure. I'd rather see, my portfolio pick up and everybody do well. I think we're all going to start from scratch again now. And again, the guys who, I have a lot of friends that are involved in investment banking field, and they feel they deserve it.
They've been pinched. They've been hurt, and I feel badly for them.
And I feel bad for middle America and, Main Street USA. We're all feeling this. But, if we punish the guy who works hard, and no one's going to benefit from this at all, we're all going to be sorry we didn't take care of it. We take care of them to a degree.
All right. John Warren of A-List Associates, an executive search firm. John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.